Test, 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 test. Okay. I think it's in. Is it working now? Looks like it is. Let's see. It might take a second for people to respond back to me now. But I do see some action on my mic bar now. So sorry for the technical. Okay, we're working. Sorry for the technical. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, so where I was saying, is this cool to do? I gotta start all over. This is hey, this is what happens when you do it live. Um, I am Cool to do it from OptionScalps. We're doing the pre-market live, and holy cow, I'm trying to remember where we were. Okay, so NVDA, I'm kind of surprised in some of the weakness that we saw. We're seeing a absolute tear on the indexes, but NVIDIA is kind of stalled out around this 116, 117 range. Wouldn't surprise me to see it move up into this 118, 119 area up here and probably find some type of delay. But is this some type of like consolidation for a move up? It's definitely got potential, but I'm not banking on this thing making any huge move today. I think this is going to be pinned by options today. Not really impressed. Um, not super impressed with it, but I do think that the movement into next week could definitely go into this block here. You're looking for, let me clear out some of this. I think you're looking at no more than 120 today, but if you did want to take potentially that, if this was a continuation and you're looking for that 128, 130 look, I think you can definitely look at that lotto for next week and be looking at something like that. In addition, I think that we're kind of maxed out on SPY. If you guys listen to me on my X, or if you follow me on my X account, if you're joining me from my X account, then you would have saw that I talked about how the 565 calls yesterday into close were super cheap. They were around 130, 140, somewhere right around there. And I mean, at this point, we're opening. It seems like we're opening up at around 570. Looking at options, 570 is the ceiling, and we didn't quite sweep the low here, but there's not a chance. There's not a chance that I'm going to be looking for calls here. There's just zero chance. So unless you're willing to, maybe average in for another week or so, I just don't see it. In fact, I would encourage you to almost buy puts at 570. This is going to be our GEX wall. I think you could start and create some type of range when we open. If we open and make this full screen for you guys. This is kind of getting a bit messy here. I don't know what happens when you get in these ranges. Okay, so looking at 570, like I said, options are going to tell us that virtually we're at a topping point here at 570. GEX is going to be around that 566 range. When we open, our range for the day is anywhere between 570 and 561 right off the rip. And personally, I think it could go all the way down to 559. And yes, I do think that we could find ourselves opening and selling off. And I think we could go and target something like 560 all over again. So is that worth a lotto? I think it's worth a lotto, but I don't think it's probable to see that go down all that way. I think we're likely we're in a consolidation breakout. It'll come and look for a confirmation. So watch for it to come on the neckline here, not the high here. Watch for the neckline confirmation back around this 566 area. It may even get a little bit deeper. but I don't think you're going to get much deeper than this 566 area. And then watch for that to probably create a range and trade in the range today on the indexes here. Taking a look at Apple real quick. I got to speed this up. We got about 20 minutes till open. Apple is at 225 here. 225 for Apple is not unheard of. I'm hoping that this didn't launch in the middle of this, but let's see. See if I can get this to work. Let's take a look at Apple. All right, Apple sitting at 225. This is at previous areas of supply here. Wouldn't be surprised to see it sweep liquidity here and then potentially look for some type of pullback. I do not think this is a continuation day over 570. I know a lot of people might, and you might, but I don't think it's the case. And I don't think, based on what we're seeing with options, unless we start seeing a tremendous growth into 575 calls coming in right at the open on SPY or even on the Qs pushing for, let's take a look at the Qs, even the Qs pushing for 485, that would probably be the play, I suppose. Looking for the Qs today, pushing into that 485 range. I think that's probably more probable than you're seeing SPY push over the 570, probably 571. I think it's more probable for this to go into this range, but I wouldn't be buying the Qs right off the rip. I'd want to see a pullback and confirmation near this area right here, this little red block. Look for it to come near this 478 range. Look for some type of confirmation. We've seen this time and time again, though, y'all. Open up and run down. I think it's, like I said, I think it's a possibility, but do I think it's likely? Not really. So let's keep an eye. Google, really nice press in the 165 range. Oracle, I talked about this. I wanted to get into this a little bit. Oracle, I said that 170 calls were looking really good. This was yesterday, and this is right here. If you took those, they're likely going to be worth quite a bit of money, considering they were like $20 back then. So I would instantly look for those to go out on open there. I'm not looking for continuation. And what do we miss? What do we miss? Oh, Tesla. Everybody loves the Tesla. Okay, so yesterday, sweep of the high. We're still seeing 233.80 hold right here. I do not think we're going to get a continuation. But if we do get a continuation over today's high, I think your high is going to be around that 237 area. We have a swing low breakdown here at 236.83. Would not be surprised if this does some type of like false break on yesterday's high and range bounds between potentially 230 and 225 and this high. So creating a range here, potentially between, say, like this here. All right. I don't think Tesla. I think Tesla will move higher, break this, but it's really going to be, can it hold over 230 and 235? If you start holding over 235, people will start adding call options on Tesla, and you could see some type of gamma squeeze. And in the event that we do see some type of gamma squeeze, I do think that something crazy like a 245 visit would happen. So keep that on the just very rare scale, right? But it is a definite possibility. I'm leaning more towards the range bound today. I think there's going to be some type of decision making. I think our this morning, let's see if I got it up. And I'm getting blown up. Okay. So, anyways, this is going to be it for the day here. I was trying to look for something for you guys, a little nugget, but can't get it to load. So this is going to be it. I do think we're going to be a little bit range bound today, guys. I don't think this is going to be any type of serious movement day. I could be wrong. I could be wrong that we see some type of squeeze, gamma squeeze into that 575 area, but I highly doubt it. I think that we'll just sell down here, and we'll create a range for today. But man, how crazy is that? Over 570. I was trying to look for this investing, looking for the report. Everything on the job report this morning looked good. I'm gonna do one little quick look right here. You're gonna see that continuing jobless claims actually came in below their forecast and below previously. We're seeing that initial jobless claims are decreasing their forecast and previous, um, which we know that these numbers are starting to, we can't even trust these numbers anymore, right? But we do have some more insight into the economy in 45 minutes from now. This is right at 9 o'clock. These are always movers, right? And the movers, in the sense that it's on the hour, you got data. Watch for a big move around that 9 o'clock area. So maybe we kind of push up a little bit, and then maybe 9 o'clock brings the wave down. This is Central Standard Time. And then in addition to that, we do have some 4-week and 8-week bill auctions, and that is something that definitely will potentially move the market. So watch for some zig and zagging today, but I do think range bound is kind of what we're looking at, unfortunately. So anyways, that's it for today. Appreciate you all. If you guys have troubles checking out the market and navigating the market, please feel free, join us in our Discord here. We have tons of members coming into here and learning and making so much money. Of course, it's up to the actual trader and the person to do that, but we present a really good little course for all of our people joining the VIP program. We teach them our strategy. We teach them risk versus reward. We had some really good plays into yesterday, looking for pushing into 40, 50, 100% yesterday. It was a really nice day. We've got all our call outs in there. Gandalf and myself are in there. All the data, and we also have the free area if you're interested in that. Come join us in there. Would love to have other traders join, even if you're not interested in the VIP program. That's going to be at OptionScalps.com. I'm sorry I missed yesterday. I think we were coming down with strep. Still not feeling the greatest, but just wanted to muscle this one out and get this done for y'all. So may not been our smoothest one with technical difficulties, but this another episode for you. So until tomorrow, catch you later.